talking to you.
I'm talking to you. He's talking about the person who. These kids are very disrespectful these days. Don't forget
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
So kids of
yeah,
these
yeah,
days,
yeah.
they think they can say anything. And one thing you shouldn't do with old school people is talk crazy, because we'll talk crazy back. Short thought of today. Is the teacher right to crash out like this? Fair use.
I'm talking to your ass. That's what I'm talking to. Nah, you know me. You know me and you know I ain't for the game. Stop talking to me, Gayana. Call your daddy then. Tell your daddy to come up here and talk to me then. You, stop talking to me. No, I'm telling you, stop talking to me. Tell your daddy to come talk to me. Tell your daddy to come talk to me. Nah, don't get him up and tell him to come talk to me.
What? What did he say?
I'm talking to your ass. That's what
I'm talking to you. He's talking about the person who. These kids are very disrespectful these days. Don't forget
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So kids
Yeah,
of these
yeah.
days, they think they can say anything. And one thing you shouldn't do with old school people is talk crazy, because we'll talk crazy back.
Yeah.
Let's continue. You said you. I'm talking to you.
I'm talking to. Nah, you know me.
You know me.
and you know I ain't for the game.
Ain't for the games.
Stop talking to me, Gay.
He told her again, stop talking to me. Don't push it.
Yeah.
Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. Well, you went over the edge and leaped.
Call your daddy then.
Call your daddy. He wants to talk man to man. We've talked about this in the past. You don't address the female, you address the person who she responds to, the dad or the boyfriend. So he's taking the right route.
Come up here and talk to me then.
Get your daddy.
Stop talking to me.
You.
No, I'm telling you, stop talking to me. Tell your daddy to come talk to me.
Tell your daddy to come talk to me.
Tell your daddy to come talk to me.
She said, my daddy is dead.
Nah, don't dig him up
Nah.
and tell him to come talk to me.
Go dig him up and come talk. Tell him to come talk to me. Yo. Shh.
Yo.
Ooh, shoo.
Hey man. Hey,
It
man.
wasn't right to crash out like this.
I don't think it was right to crash out. Like I don't think you should crash out. Because people like that are kids are that like that are already lost. KR. They're. It's sad to say, but they're gone. You can't do anything else because the manners are taught at a young age. And so if you think you can come to school and talk like that, it's not gonna help. But the problem is they're used to that clash. Right? They're used to that clash, so that's what they know.
That's the only thing they respect
actually.
too.
What?
That's the only thing they respect too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and that's a weird thing, right? Because actually, what they need is love, but they see love as weakness. So if he had come and talked and said, "Why are you talking to me like that?" Actually, I think you can also enforce it like that, but it requires more time and patience, and it's a one-on-one thing. Like that's it. No, why are you talking to me like that? No, but why did you say that? No, but did you think this? After all I'm doing, and you do this, you do that. You can, but it takes a lot of time. And as you said, the kid will respect. I think the kid will respect him if he did it like that, but it's a long process, no. But here, the man is like,
no guarantee, and there's no guarantee.
No, there's no guarantee because again, yeah, you're right. Because sometimes they say, I just need to cry and I'm gonna get my way.
Yes.
I just need to say, I'm so bad. I'm doing so bad. And no one loves me, and I'm gonna get my way. So sometimes you need to let. Hey, sometimes you need to let a person know that if you talk ish, you need to be willing to accept it. If you give it out, you need to be able to accept it.
I think what's the boxer who got knocked out a month ago? Joshua, he once said, "Talk ish, get banged."
Yeah.
She
What
talk
did
ish.
Cameron said, or what did Cameron said? Cam from Cam and Me's. Um, if you're gonna talk like that, then you need to be aware that when he throws it, you need to catch it. You know?
Yeah, you. I mean, I think one of the things when dealing with kids like this, I've seen a number of these in my classes throughout my youth. Certain people only respect, and I'm gonna say violence as in pure fist against face, but also word wise. They only respect that kind of violence, and it's a vicious cycle, right? Because they are maybe that's the only way. And I understand what you're saying, like they pouring in that love that they are missing, because this is how they communicate, because they don't know any way else to communicate. But sometimes, I mean, you don't have the time, and the question what you have to ask yourself is, should you show restraint in situations like this, when kids are disrespectful? I don't think you should. If you can avoid it, please avoid it. But sometimes because everyone treats them with kid gloves, these kids, and these are let's call them kids without home training, they think they can continue doing whatever they're doing, and their situation might have waken her up or shut her up for a second, make her think about where she was heading. One thing as well, you shouldn't forget, you're in the US, when you talk crazy about that, kids might show up with the blicky and off everyone, and you're the number one on the list. So
What
keep
did
that in
Snoop
mind.
What did Snoop say? Rat-a-tat-tat, cause I never hesitate to put a ninja on his back. Yeah.
Anyway, you gotta be
Before
very careful as a
that was before he became Snoop Lion, man. But don't get it twisted, man.
I mean, these kids
You
out
see him at
here.
the Olympics. You see him with a great personality, but don't forget, man, Snoop is Snoop.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. Thank you for watching.
Was the woman that talked a stud? Was she a stud?
I don't
Anyway.
know. Not
Anyways,
sure.